This is going to be my first time ever reacting to Rag and Bone Man. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. So I think the only song I know from him is I'm Only Human After All, Don't Put Your Blame on Me. I think that's about it. Probably his biggest hit. After that, I have no idea. But I was scrolling through YouTube, as I do, and I saw that he put out a song, Time to Love. And I figured, you know what the heck? I've never reacted to him. Haven't heard anyone, suggesting his music, which is maybe odd. But now is the time. So here we are. Is there anything in the description? Let me read a little bit about him, since I know basically nothing. Rory Charles Graham, known professionally as Rag and Bone Man, is an English singer. He is known for his deep baritone voice. His first hit single, Human, was released in 2016, and his first album, Human, was released in 2017. He is 40 years old, from the UK. All right, very tall, height 196 meters, almost 2 meters. Very tall man. Okay, I mean, I get that maybe helps for his powerful voice. I guess the bigger you are, the more lung capacity, and it may help with vocals. Is there studies on that? Has anyone ever, any scientist on here watching? Is there any correlation between like height, lung capacity, and strength of vocals? Probably not, because I've seen very small people absolutely destroy with vocals. So maybe there's nothing there, but either way. Okay, let's get into the song. Guys, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. And let's begin. With sound, that would be nice.
How do you overcome the fear that is so strong on your own? And there's a war inside my mind, it's running out of time. No,
it's very groovy so far.
It all comes crashing down. I'm trying to keep myself together. Put it in the past, but all I'm faced with is stormy weather. No shelter from the storm. This world will chew you up, spit you out. No falling on your sword. Gotta slay these demons down for good. It all comes crashing down. They're trying to keep myself together. I put it in the past, but all I'm faced with is stormy weather. But maybe it's time, love, taken away, love. Maybe I can't with both my hands. Maybe it's time, love. Maybe it's time, love. Take hold of my heart, right? Maybe I can. We'll both my head. Maybe it's time to love.
of a ritual is this? I'm so glad I checked this out. I knew there was something special here. I could sense it. You know, it was tingling all over. First things first. We hit the like. I am subscribed, and I'll have a link of the original video down in the description below. I will subscribe right now to him. And why am I saying this? It turned out to be something big. It was like there's like so many things that I'm thinking about right now, but let's take it a step at a time. The beat, very groovy. It brings me back to like the 70s. At some parts there are like backing vocals, and it reminds me of some of those bands that would use those backing vocals. You see it sometimes today, but I think it was, you know, more of like a thing that they did, and there was more thought behind it in older music. That's why I created a new channel called GeorgeTheCloud Classics, which I react to 60s, 70s, 80s, etc., because I think it's the best music. And so, speaking of, you know, that, I think he has an older soul. There's a lot of kind of depth in his singing, and it gives me nostalgia. I don't know if it's the music video, how he's just riding around in his bike, and then they're showing us these older maps that are from like medieval times, and they're trying to find something, right? It's the storytelling here, and the mystery with the full moon, and you got all these I don't even know what these guys are. They're just like pirates. There's all sorts of like interesting characters here. We get the gypsy, the future teller. There was that lady, you know, kind of like a singer, and then they go. This is very hippie-ish, hippie gypsy, but not how you would expect because of, I guess, his look. When I just look at him, I think, you know, this guy is just a guy riding like a modern bike. He looks kind of, you know, intimidating a bit because of his size, and he's like kind of prominent. But at the same time, he has such a childish face. It's one of those things that it's like he looks 12 and 40 at the same time. He just looks like a big kid that, you know, became a biker. But can also sing extremely well and has soul, and he's, you know, from the UK. And it's just a different combination of things there that I would not have expected, but it makes the song and the music video all that much better. So it's time to love, he says, and as he's cruising around, right, in this sort of like a short film situation, he's pondering, he's thinking, he's, you know, cruising by the different landscapes, the terrains, through earth, wind, and fire, and all these things, encounters groups, and it's like an awakening that is happening to him, and he's starting to pick up on the signs, and the people, and the different things telling him, you know, it's time to love, you know, it's here. And I guess this girl ended up. We got some eye contact there, a little bit of a connection, and she's the one that gives him her phone number at the end. Could that be the one? I think that's a nice way to end the music video as well, because it's like, okay, you kind of get an idea of what's happening. It's a happy ending, and it's the thing about, like, she's just riding a bicycle so casually. As an adult, I really think this is a strong point in the music video, because most other times you would have seen somebody cruising in a convertible, in a car, in whatever, like they're trying to show off their vehicle. Most of the time, if you have a vehicle in a music video, you're trying to show it off. It's not going to be like something in a second plane. It's like they want you to see it. In this case, it's just a bike. He's a simple man, and I appreciate that about him. There's something. I feel like Simon Cowell here. There's something here. But really, I like his vibe. I like the energy, and of course, I like his voice and the beat of the song. It just takes me back. It's really awesome. Like I said, I'm glad I checked this out. Maybe one of my favorite songs as of recently, and one of the biggest surprises. It's one of those things that, I hadn't heard him in 8 years or something. First time checking out his channel, his music, and I'm like, I am digging this. So if you guys have more suggestions, please comment, subscribe, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.